Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to more Grim Dawn. Let's get the screen turned on. Where is it? There it is. Hello.
Whee!
We're back with the adventures of Werebird and Dominant and Shield Bro.
Shield Bro and Werebird, the inseparable duo.
So,
You know,
where are we off to
some
today?
classic-
The stream title hints that we are planning on doing more of Act 4, but we also have, you guessed it, more backtracking to do.
Oh yeah, like there's that one shrine it turns out we accidentally missed.
Well, I was thinking more like, I don't know, Steps of Torment.
And that we also missed.
And
There's
Herald
a
of
lot of
Destruction,
stuff, really.
come to think of it. I'm really hoping we can get to Act 4 today.
Yeah, it would be nice. Which shrine? Just for my own sanity's sake, which shrine were we missing? This one. Okay. I know where the missing shrine is. There's also, yes, going back for Herald of Destruction, and if we really want, we can start doing Steps of Torment. We can also find Mogrigan's Spirit, finish that up. So, I don't know, Meta, what's your call? Where do we want to go first?
I was hoping to at least do Steps of Torment. How hard would it be to do Steps of Torment to get the Anasterius quest and also finally finish up Old Scars?
That's a great question. Old Scars is the easy one because that means doing things outside of the Rogue Skeleton Key dungeon. If we want to finish an Asterius quest, they'll require using the Skeleton Key, which gets you into the super mega hard dungeon, which we could try because, you know, we could just die a bunch and it'll be entertaining.
Not sure what's making that weird whooshy sound when I'm around, but some buff or something. Anyways. Also, chat, for those wondering, you may notice here the path forks a bit. It forks up into the left into Frostvale Highlands and the Astracard Mountains. It also forks up into the right into something called the Necropolis. FYI, we are not going up into the left, this northwest way. We're not going that way for a long, long time. That's actually the brand new DLC, Fangs of Astracard, which we're explicitly going to get to last. So, quick FYI, we're going to be heading, so you can see on the map here, we're going to be heading back, hiking back to, well, first of all, actually, you know what actually we should first do is Herald of Destruction. So that's back in the Immolation, that stupid green glowy place near Deadman's Gulch. I actually forget how to even get into it.
Just go to Deadman's Gulch.
Anyways, quick FYI, we're going to do that first, and then hopefully head up into the Necropolis to wrap up Act 4. But we'll see. Start point Deadman's Gulch. We also start suffering here because I haven't redone my gear in a while. The problem is the next breakpoint for really good gear is level 50. So I'm hoping I can just survive until then with what I've got.
Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, if we want to do Immolation, it's down this way. With our introduction to gigantic patches of Kill You.
So as I've said before, the problem with this damaging stuff, this green lightning crapola on the ground, is it's not even ether damage. It's not lightning damage, it's not ether damage. It is a different damage type called percent health reduction damage, which is very, very hard to resist.
Well, the good news is, if you see a buff running on yourself called Presence of Virtue, that, it's kind of a blue one, that is coming from Oathkeeper, and I have an upgrade for it that's now giving us 27% resistance to life reduction.
Hooray.
So, as long as you stay within 12 meters of me, we'll be 27% less electrified. Hooray.
I've got, and healing can still help a lot. So I've got Rallying Cry and the Health Potion. Hopefully this will work. Let's go.
Yeah. There should be a break to our right we can use to temporarily stop dying. Up here.
As you can see, even that short jaunt almost killed me.
Yeah. Well, I think that was fun. Let's do it again! Woohoo! Run!
Yeah, you
Alright,
cannot stay in that stuff for long. Oh, and to boot, this is a dangerous domain. I'm just going to drop a portal here for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah. Not only are we dying everywhere, but also the enemies are higher level and hit harder. Hooray! Crystals, could you not, please? I have enough to deal with for you. Owie, owie, owie. Yeah, we can go this way. Okay, where are we? There we are. Alright, the boss should be just northeast of us here, so... Or maybe a little bit farther. Point is, if you're actually health bar really start dropping. Oh, good news, I found the boss. Oh, and there's a hero right next to them. Fantastic. Clear out the trash mobs.
Here he is, folks, the Herald of Destruction.
Not to be confused with the guy called Harold. He's the one that brings us free tacos every Wednesday. Sometimes I let him eat one. But most of the time I just shove him back in the basement and leave alone.
That reminds me, you still haven't done your Final Fantasy 14 weeklies, young man. Oh, by the way, this guy also starts moving around at half health. Fun fact, surprise phase 2.
Well, to be fair, it's not actually surprised, because it is when their health hits half, which is what I appreciate. What bugs me are bosses where they have a second phase when their health hits 0. It's like, no. Come on. Let me know when the boss is actually dead. Don't keep faking me out. It's funny the first time they did it in Dark Souls, it's not funny the 500th time. It's just my opinions, though. The opinions of the commentators may not reflect the opinions of Team Rocket Fox as a whole. There we go.
Yay.
Sheesh. I don't think there's anything to keep going up here, but while we're here, might as well try that. Oh, there goes my health bar. Oh, hey. There we are. Free dynamite. Here, Matt, hold still. Free stoof.
Alright, let's get out of here. There's my portal.
Oh. That was fun. Who do we take to? Oh, Bastion. Port icon.
Alright, Spellbreaker, Moira. Have you braved the immolation? The Herald of Destruction lies dead. You've done us all a great service. With the Herald gone, the Ethereals will not be able to spread their ether fire in the south. I also personally like to thank you for avenging my fellow soldiers. I'll sleep easier knowing the thing that's slaughtered.
Hooray! Another quest done.
See, here's this cool aim I just picked up. It has some cool passives, a whole lot of cold damage. Wow, looks great. Just one problem, requires player level 50. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. You can stick it in your bank for a bit. You gotta have something to look forward to. Alright, so the next thing we're doing is heading on to Necropolis.
How hard is Spirit of Mogdragon? Is that on the way to Necropolis?
Correct.
Yeah, let's go to Necropolis then. I don't feel like doing roguelike dungeon nonsense yet.
Aw, but it'll be so funny when we keep dying.
Talk to me at level 50.
Yeah, that's fair. Fortunately, there's a lot more MS units this round, so there's plenty of time to level up.
Why are we killing these chumps? I just realized. Let's run past
Why are we killing these chumps? Like, as much as I love leveling up, they don't really give a ton of XP. Alright, now, around the Plains of Strife, there will be a random portal that will lead us to another Chthonic Hell Zone.
Oh,
That is where that's where the second piece of Mogdragon lies. Also, there are mines on the ground that will explode if you walk over them. It's really fun.
Yeah, I forget the way you're supposed to deal with the mines, if there even is one.
It's called walking over them and having them explode.
Never mind, so that's my next consolation. I need health recheck.
Yeah, that's one of those things. It doesn't matter whether you're building yourself for physical damage or magic damage or tankiness or whatever. Like, health and general like resistances are never that awful. Ow. To be fair, I should probably clear the mines since I have more damage resistance. Excuse me. Okay. Portal's not here, so there's 2 more locations to check. I will wander over to the next one. Here's the portal.
Can I clear the area and drop a personal portal?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, because our personal portals will not work inside of it, so...
And here's some Black Legion to help out. Friendly NPCs for once. Nice.
Yay! Slackers. Alright, here we go.
Oh no, Dominic, where'd you go? I lost my buddy. Oh no, how will I survive? Yeah, fun fact about this place, if you come in here in multiplayer, each of you arrives in a separate random location.
Right? Oh, the Spirit of Margarine is right next to me, but I'm worried if I pick it up that you won't get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over there in a moment. I can see you on the map, so... Oh, Gato's here. Hola, Gato. Eating caprese empanadas.
Gato.
Basil is based.
Capricious empanadas. Do they keep flip-flopping their opinions and keep focusing on a new thing every minute? I wouldn't know about any such things. Hey, Meta, what's this over here? No, I know. Capricious is actually Captain Chilso. I remember in my Spanish class back in high school, the teacher mentioned that, and I had no idea what capricious actually meant. Shameful.
All right, here's the Spirit of Margarine.
Pick it up. Yeah, and sure enough, it vanished for me. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this separately.
Oh, that is very annoying.
Yeah, that's kind. I can just do it off screen. Because I can just... Oh, go ahead.
Should I complete the quest then on screen without...
Honestly, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if you do complete it while I don't have it.
Anyways, oh yeah, we're in Chthon's realm, by the way. This is what it looks like. So, yeah, fun times. I'm actually surprised there's not more blood.
Now, let's see. Ahead of us, there is a boss, and there is a hidden loot chest, but I don't think we really need it. Then again, I'm pretty sure our only way out is by going that way, because I don't think... Yeah, my personal portal doesn't work, and I don't think there's any other exits. No, there might be random exits around here, or we could just sprint to the boss, kill them, and then get a guaranteed way out of here.
Sure. Gato saying caprese, a type of empanada, basil, cheese, tomato. Oh, it's written caprese. Italian?
Really meta. Everyone knows everything is Spanish. There are 2 languages, English and Spanish, and that's it. Japanese is just a really weird form of both. Chinese is what happens when you speak both of them backwards at the same time.
Oh yeah, I think I found a portal out.
Well, correction. I think we found a portal deeper into this nonsense.
Oh.
Into the realm, might call it the realm of the mad god. Wow, there's a reference no one's gonna get.
Oh, now we're in the blood realm.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I found another portal.
Could y'all get out of the way, please? Excuse me. They're physically blocking my path. Rude. Thank you. Oh, did you find another portal up here?
Yeah, back this way was another portal. Right here.
Oh! Remember, so we can get the heck out of here. No, wait, that's the way to go back out to the previous zone we were in.
Oh. See, this is why I have Dominate here with a map.
Right? I mean, see, like, as much as I would love to wander around here with the thing, if you didn't, could be Italian as Basil after all, you know Basil is based. Gato, you are speaking to the plant dragon. Believe me, I'm fully aware of this fact. Here we are. Bane Gargle. Fundy, you multi-limbed monstrosity. Actually, that's very offensive of me. I know several multi-limbed people are all good. The monsters are very tricky.
Hooray for Aptophilia.
I do wish their health bar dropped a little bit lower, though. It would be very polite of them. Oh, an exalted stash. What do we got?
Wraith Knight's Pauldrons. Okay, that's alright.
Whee! We're free! Oh, right, I leveled up. What else do I put points in? Oh, right, more Oathkeeper. There we go. Okay, now if we want to do Mogdragon, you would need to use a portal and go back another way, or you keep heading forward.
I vote we kind of keep going to find another additional portal.
Works for me. Which should be about 5 seconds.
That's
well,
what I thought.
okay,
I thought
maybe
we're getting close to one, and I don't want to go through the whole minefield twice.
Yeah, maybe, okay, maybe 2 minutes, but, you know, just count. Okay, so we circle around here, here. Sprint past all the numbers. Are those mines going off? Or did a gnat just fly into my armor? Owie. Thank you. Alright, found the portal. Let me just clear a path here. There we go.
Alrighty.
Excuse me. Rude.
Okay. So back to, hey, remember that one shrine we couldn't cleanse up near Astrakarn Valley? Which rift do we take? Astrakarn Road, I guess?
That is a great question. Give me a second here. I believe it is Astrakarn Valley. Yes, Astrakarn Valley. And then we just head east from here. Wait a second, did we ever do the Tomb of Korvac?
Nope.
Except good news, we don't need to do the Tomb of Korvac because it ain't got zippity zap. Well, I mean, there's a boss and loot in there, but who really care about the tomb?
Now, once again, everyone say it with me. There's something very interesting in the Tomb of Korvac on ultimate difficulty.
Uh-huh. Oh, there is a totem over here, or, yeah, the totem. Let's do it. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit ahead of you, so you might not be able to see it initially, but don't worry, these guys will take forever to kill, so plenty of time for you to catch up. Here we go. Ah.
Ooh, an ether damage Arcanist axe. Interesting.
That is something else I love about this game. It really does encourage any combination. Like, oh, do you want to be Arcanist Berserker dual-wielding axes while casting spells? Go for it.
You can.
Yeah, totally valid. There we go. Oh, almost.
Okay.
Thank you, Meta.
Here's a rune. This rune shine is different than a lot of the others. It requires the Spirit and Rune Stone of Mogdragon. Let's push this button. Ooh, new sword. And, oh crap.
Ah. Or jerks. How dare. Daddy.
Oh,
Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when your towering totem in the sky has, like, blood pustules coming out of it? Fortunately, you have Shrines of Mogdragon. Ask your doctor if Shrines of Mogdragon are right for you.
Alright. We now have a new friend here. Let's talk to our new friend. Is he voiced? Let's find out.
Hello.
Have you come to pay your respects, mortal?
Not really voiced. You have done the Rowari a great justice this day, mortal. For this I thank you. Is this your shrine? The shrine was created in my honor. Yes, it is one of many, though none suffered the corrupting presence of Cthon as this one. Your valor shall not go without reward. Ooh, free devotion point. Oh, devotion point for cleansing the shrine, of course. Whole bunch of the rovers. Okay. May I ask some questions? Who or what are you? I'm the Lord of Beasts, Protector of Nature, and Guardian of the Rowari. Your mortal kind calls me Mogdragon. Chat, just FYI, this guy is not BSing us. This is actually the avatar of Mogdragon. No, seriously.
Unlike every other time someone has claimed to be a god, no, this is actually the physical incarnation of one of the gods. Most specifically, the god of beasts and companionship. Hooray!
What about the other gods? What about, I don't know, Ouroboros? You would presume that this idol of death worshippers stands among the gods? A laughable suggestion. This Ouroboros is more myth than reality. How do you know he even exists? You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna leave you be for now. So, fun fact. So you might see a dialogue tree here starting with, if you're a god, then why did you allow the Grim Dawn to happen? This leads to a chain where you can gradually start trash talking this guy and claiming he's not really that powerful as a god. I don't know if we want to show that. Can we show that on stream without permanently screwing anything up?
I have no idea, because I don't know if it's like a permanent thing or if it's just until you die.
Or until you reset the map. This might be until we reset the map, like quit and reload the entire game, in which case Look, I'll just tell you what happens. You trigger a boss fight with him. You can actually pick a fight with the Avatar of Modrigan. He will absolutely stomp us into the dirt. He is level, I think, 71, and he is a level 71 optional super boss.
Oh, Gato, I see your messages. To get there in a second. Yeah, the Avatar of Margargan, it's not just an ultra boss, it's not just a super boss. Do you remember that insect queen we fought that took us like a solid 2 minutes and Meta died once? That's just a super boss. This dude is like super mega ultra ultimate boss. Do not take him on until you are kitted out to the nines. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you tank with a god, so I wouldn't recommend it. You kind of have to be polite around gods because we're kind of going to, like, you know, old Greek or Roman or Egyptian mythology where the gods are petty things and they will absolutely wreck your crap if you give them any lip.
Yeah.
All right. Gato, clarifying. Italians use piles of basil on top of pizza with prosciutto. Make pesto sauce with basil and nuts and olive oil. Gnocchi sauce is also basil. Pasta is topped with either basil salad, basil soups. Basil's better than lettuce. Shaving native basil plants to have any hope of eating them regularly. Gato, joke's on you. I can have them all the time. It's kind of one of the perks. May not be able to breathe fire, but I can sure provide any number of seasonings on demand. Gato saying Margarine is post-game material. Yeah, the implication is that you shouldn't take him on until ultimate difficulty when you're level 100 and have all the perfectest gear and augments.
He's one of the classic
everything.
bosses to kind of gauge your build against, of like, oh, how good is my build? Is okay, pick a fight with this guy. If you live and can kill him in under X amount of minutes, you probably have a pretty good build. If you die, you don't have a good build.
It's not just a pretty good build, you have a dang good build. Like, you have a great build. Like, so he does serve as a great benchmark. The trouble is, I can't remember if we pick a fight with him if he stays permanently angry out of us, or if it's just until we die, or if it's just until we reload. Also, Gato saying, Doma, sorry to say, but that's all gods. Oh boy, no kidding. Yeah, the point is, be extremely careful around any gods, goddesses, or other
Right. I'm heading back to Necropolis.
powerful beings, because, yeah.
I will tell you one thing that's kind of funny, because we won't see it this playthrough. If we had sided with Kaiman's Chosen, so remember those Kaiman's Chosen people who hate him? And there's the Order of Death's Vigil, that pair? If we had sided with Kaiman's Chosen and asked him about what happened to Empyrean, he doesn't recognize the name. Or at least, as far as he knows, Empyrean has been dead for centuries. So he's a little nonplussed when you start talking about Empyrean now.
Yeah, I actually just did a Kaiman's Chosen run. Here, Matt, over this way. I just did a Kaiman's Chosen run, and yeah, his exact dialect, something in the line of Empyrean. I've not heard that name in centuries. I do not know what being this Kaiman's Chosen is using, but it's not Empyrean.
So that's a little interesting.
Yeah, that's your first little hint that something else is going on with those zealots.
Anyways,
And
oh yes, the oh boy, more reading. So, the Necropolis. Let's see what's going on with that. As always, I may start summarizing this because, oh my god, it's a lot of text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. All right. I've been commissioned to construct a grand mausoleum that'll house the thousands of dead from the great battle with the West. Okay, so this was the Arulan Empire fighting the Arcovians. This will be my
By the way, yeah,
focus.
While you're reading, I'm just gonna like clear out some stuff.
I'll try to follow you,
so
but it's kind of hard to read over the explosions.
I know. I won't get too far ahead.
Blah blah. I began drafting the plans in my head. The main tomb will be a vast well. The quantity of earth we need to move is staggering. Okay, we've started construction of temporary mass grave structures to hold them. There are thousands of workers being commissioned for the digging, hauling, and carving of stone. So many things to consider and prepare. I'm eager to get started. I can only hope my wife and son will be happy here. It won't be much more than a mining town for a few years, but the work is too important to leave to any other. The Grand Architect, Hemel Listari. Now that was part 1. I wonder if we'll find any more parts. And I wonder if anything bad will happen to everyone involved.
Fun fact about the Grim Dawn, if anybody ever mentions family at any point in their note, like, odds are like 90%
There's a
that something
95,
very, very
I'd say
bad is going to happen to them.
95% chance something bad is going to happen to them.
Yeah. In case you haven't noticed the pattern there.
Ooh, hero.
Sorry, let me pause for a second here while there is a side way to go, which does have a shrine. Ah, we should stop in for the shrine. But that's a little far away. So let's just keep heading along. Wait, is this?
Is this the area we have to effectively do a full clear of anyways for a quest, or am I thinking of the later area?
No, you're thinking of the later area. So we want to start printing past some mooks we can. Yes, and then we're there. Okay, now it's just a straight shot northeast along this road. All the way to Oh, you notice sometimes we're fighting ethereal, sometimes we're fighting chthonics. The implication is that the chthonics are doing some big ritual here, and the ethereals are here to try and have them not do that. And they also both hate us. Okay, the Black Sepulchre. Another dangerous domain. Let me drop it before. Let's have to kind of get our way through here to the very end. Wrong way.
Plus side, they're actually halfway decent XP.
Okay, and then over here. The shrine is so tantalizing to us. Alas, a big moment. Uh-oh, got ran into a problem. Too spicy. There are 3 spicy meat empanadas, speaking the latte, the paprika, sweet bell pepper, minced dried pepper. They should cut up a whole ass pepper in today's batches. I can see the seeds you passed. Oh no. Okay, when you say pepper, are we talking like jalapeno? Are we talking like cabanera? Like what? Or is it cabanera or cabanera? Anyway. Point is, like, the problem is when you say pepper, there's a lot of levels there. Although, to be honest, I can't really stand any of them. So, fun fact about, like, plant and forest dragons, I cannot really handle heat, and I'm not just talking about fire. That sometimes is spice. When I use my pepper spray breath weapon, I have to be really, really careful to coat my tongue with, like, a resin or something first. Because otherwise, I'm going to be tasting that for hours.
Much like in Bistro, the forbidden flavor, spicy is the forbidden flavor.
Yeah, something like that.
In my country, we call them ahi. I see that stress syllable.
Oh, gotcha. Also saying next time I'm ordering tomato sauce. Yeah, see, that's what I would have done in the first place, but just because I am a wuss when it comes to heat. I will freely admit that. Well, capsaicin is poison, like mint, like citrus. Oh, I mean, technically...
Well,
is it
yes,
really?
it's a secondary... Okay, so, big word time. It's a secondary compound the plant is producing to try to not be eaten, which ironically just makes it more appealing to us, but ironically, then makes us cultivate large amounts of it, which the plant likes. So, 2 wrongs make a right, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the whole goal of plants is to survive long enough to make their seeds and reproduce. And so some plants do go for the strategy of making what are called secondary compounds. Like oak acorns have something called tannin in them, which is normally poisonous. The indigenous people had to work up a method to grind them and water them down and grind them some more to process the tannin out so they can make kind of an acorn mash. So yeah, with spicy stuff, that's the same thing. The idea was they wanted to discourage herbivores from eating them, so they got super spicy. But then we started cultivating them, and eating them anyway. But ironically, that's what the plant wants, because ultimately plants just want to propagate, and they're now being farmed en masse. So
You know another one that did that? Cacao. Chocolate. Chocolate.
yeah, if you wonder why a chocolate is poisonous to most animals, is that's exactly what it's there for. It's supposed to poison them so they don't eat it, but we're immune to that, so we just eat it all the time. But that means we cultivate it, which means it gets everywhere, so win-win. Biology at work. Humans, hurts good on the tongue. Hey, seasoning is seasoning. I mean, look at all the wars being fought over spices. Back in the day, especially, like, you know, in the Middle Ages and so on, like, spices were an actual currency.
All right, I guess we take your portal out.
Oh, sorry, really fast. Hang on. My dips is currently 11243, but if I put this devotion point into 80% fire... It went down. Why'd it go down? Oh, because you left. Oops.
I'm at your portal.
Right.
Okay, now just outside. Tell you what, I'll drop my portal here.
No, I think I'm following you here. If you wouldn't mind, we just hold still for a second just so I can see what the number looks like. Yeah, 117. It went up by 500. It's not nothing, but a little underwhelming. All right, let's keep rolling. Okay, we can run past everybody until we get to the next shrine, actually, which should be just up ahead. There we go. Desecrated. Fight everything. Oh, God, this thing. That one guy who thought mint would calm down his spicy taste because mint tastes cold. I'm feeling frostburn, they stack.
Oh, no.
Yeah, if you really want to deal with spice, you gotta get milk. That's gonna be the best counter for it. Some physical damage up, thank you. And another level up.
Did I finish a foul? Hooray! Ooh, yeah, I forgot. I now take less reflected damage. That would be really nice. Reflected damage is one of the surprise killers of this game.
Oh, now I get some lightning damage on my spin to win. Interesting. Okay.
I forget where I was going from here. Crown, maybe.
Oh, I guess we have to go up and around this way. There's a note to the northwest of us.
Wait, where the hell is the tree? Oh, the tree requires like 20 blue. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, good luck with that. Got to saying the need some soy sauce and vinegar. Really? Do those come spicy? I've always heard the best one is a milk, but
Or carbohydrates to absorb it. Maybe I'm thinking of bitterness.
okay, there should be a note. Oh, it's
There
down.
it is. Commission Metropolis Part 2.
Bingo.
So this is 10 years later. After 10 years, the necropolis is more than halfway finished. Let's see, I was shocked when an agent of the Erlen Imperium appeared and began reassigning workers and equipment without my approval. Apparently the Imperium is having some additional chamber constructed beneath my original designs. These imbeciles have no sense of grandeur and design. This is my life's work we're talking about. I don't care how much the Imperium is paying me, I will not stand for it. Over the last 7 months, I've written several distasteful letters to the ruling council stating my displeasure with these arrangements. Not a single response. Every time I see that wretched man, Vestiaris, I confront him on the same subject, and every time he gives me the same tired response. All they want. This is my vision. I'll not be pushed aside as it is befouled. I don't care how long it takes. I will find out what they are doing down there, and I will put an end to it. Hemel the story, buddy. You don't want to know what they were doing down there. You really, really don't. Oh dear.
Yeah.
This is like in the horror movies when someone's like, oh boy, I should go walk into this haunted house. And you're just like, buddy, don't do it. It's not going to end well, bro. Oh no.
There's some questions you just don't ask. Alright, here's the void. Or here's the rift gate.
Ooh, we get Catholians ripping out of here for once.
Alright, clean this out of it. Gacho's saying, soy sauce and vinegar help. They won't clean you, like milk and like cooks this place slightly. Okay. Well, I mean, if it works, it works.
Holy crap, I
Wow.
teleported here.
Including our buddy Balkadar! How's it going, Skelly Bro?
And Olgrim. Let's see if Olgrim's voiced.
Took you long enough. Then I thought I'd have to save the world all by myself.
He is, hooray. So, what's the plan?
The cult of Cthon is too numerous for us to take them head on. But we can sabotage their efforts with a few precise attacks while our Black Legion friends keep them distracted elsewhere.
Okay, what did you have in mind?
It appears that the ritual is being powered by blood harvested at the cult's camps, delivered here in despicable blood wagons. To complicate matters, the constant flow of blood is maintaining a chthonic seal over the entrance to the Tomb of the Watchers. I may be able to breach it with some effort, but there is no way you would be able to follow me through. You will have to disrupt the blood deliveries first. The tomb itself is split into 3 levels, with the bottom floor sealed off behind ancient wards. But if the cult is delivering blood in those quantities, then they must have already broken through them. I'm going to enter the tomb and see if I can disrupt the ritual from inside. In the meantime, you should deal with the blood wagons. When you're finished, join me on the bottom level, just beyond the seal of the Lughorian. With luck, we will stop the cult of Cthon before the Lughorian even moves a tentacled limb.
Okay, we will stop the cult. So, now you see the title of the stream. We are going to go to the blood bank.
Hooray! Blood for everyone.
Oh.
Alright, bad news, I just smashed the first one accidentally.
Hooray.
My bad.
And because
It
this
was
is Grim
weird.
Dawn, the game can actually handle that. It already started, marks it off as done. Yay. Fun fact, you actually can smash up the whole place before you even talk to Olgrim. It's really funny.
Yes, you can theoretically find all the wagons and smash them before you talk to them.
Oh, I was saying, fun fact of the day. Oh, dishwasher machines are good for the environment. Oh, better than washing in the sink. Yeah, as long as you fill them more than halfway. The other trick is check your dishwasher's settings. Some dishwashers have kind of a lighter rinse mode, and honestly, personal opinion, you'd be surprised how well those work. A lot of people think like, oh, but it won't really wash anything caked on. In my experience, they actually do. Depends on your dishwasher, of course.
Yeah, Meta told me, like, hey, just set your dishwasher to, like, the 1 hour quick clean cycle, and, like, it'll just do that, and I've tried that, and wow, it works wonders. Like, yeah, it's not going to help with really heavily, like, soiled stuff, but that's why I just do a pre-soak. It's just a little bit of soap and water, let it soak in the sink for a while, then rinse it off, and then put it in the dishwasher. Then you just run the 1 hour cycle with all your dishes, boom, boom, done. Very, very nice. Oh, Meta, more down here.
Oh, and there was another note. And another note.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, note 1. Oh, this is from the Chthonians. It's just called The Blood Flows. Oh, jeez. Do I have to read this? You know what, chat? I'm not reading this. I'll leave it here for your...
Yeah,
you may read it at your discretion.
Okay, if you want to get down there, I believe we should go around this way.
All right, Necropolis, page 3. So we are now 20. So if page 1 was year 0, page 2 is year 10, page 3 is now year 20. My father, Emil Lestari, is dead. After nearly 20 years of his finest work, the necropolis is complete. It is a great misfortune he did not live to see his final work completed, having suddenly passed away mere days ago. It haunts me how strong and healthy he was to die as suddenly as he did. Oh, hang on. I am deeply saddened and yet filled with pride and happiness I was handed the honor of finishing his grand design. As for myself, I'm designing my father's mausoleum, and then I must leave for my next commission. I've been tasked with the construction of a massive tunnel that will serve as passage between the conquered Northlands and the Arcovian South. Perhaps not as noble a project as the Great Necropolis, but it will be mine, and I have many years to fill my father's shoes. I wanted to stay and oversee the construction of my father's mausoleum, but the orders were clear. I get started on the passage immediately. I don't understand the rush or the insistence. I almost feel like they are forcing me to leave. Assistant Architect, Modin Listari. Yeah, they're trying to get him out of the picture. They killed his dad and now we're trying to get him out of the picture.
I mean, spoilers, my god.
So that tunnel he's talking about, is that the Smuggler's Pass we went through?
It might be. Did the wagon just spontaneously explode?
Maybe? I kind of missed that in all the mayhem.
Dang it. Okay, the last wagon, you gotta capture that on camera. And Wait, if the western wagon is to the southwest and the eastern wagon is to the northeast, where the hell's the northern wagon? Ugh, this game sometimes. All right, new thing. If and when we find the northern wagon, I want to get that captured on screen. So
Okay, then I guess don't just touch it.
yeah, I guess the second I find it, I'm just gonna hang way the hell back. I think my minions got it. I think that was the issue. Oh, well, there is something up this way. We can at
Wow,
least
that does
unlock.
not look right. These weird blood wagon things.
Yeah, it's I mean, the giant vials of blood. What more do you expect?
Aha, Necropolis Bridge repair site. We need 40 scrap and 10,000 iron bits. Ba-ba.
Yay!
Wait,
This
build a
will
bridge.
unlock something.
Hooray.
This will unlock something we will get to later. This is called the Bastion of Chaos.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Heck that.
Rephrase. We're not doing that until later. Guess where Anastasia is going to send us after going through the Steps of Torment.
So the Bastion of Chaos is yet another quote-unquote roguelike dungeon, kind of a randomized, deliberately ultra-hard optional dungeon.
Ooh, Exalted Stash and a Totem. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, there's a total of 3 of these rogue... they might just be called rogue dungeons. I don't remember exactly. Anyways, yeah, there's the Steps of Torment, there's the Bastion of Chaos, and then there's Port Valbury. We have...
Hang on, the game
Anastasia
just
will be
lost control of the mouse.
Ow. That's new.
No, wait, there we go. I all of a sudden got left click back. Hooray. That was bizarre.
Sorry, I was kicking too much ass over here, you know. I couldn't handle it.
Anyways, yes,
yeah,
it is
so
one of the optional dungeons. As in, and by optional we mean deliberately extra hard.
Yeah. So, Anastasia will be sending us to those places because that's her thing. She sends us to the really, really hard places.
Honestly, I think that's why some people kill Asteria. They're just sick of her sending us off to the death traps.
I mean,
it's
from
alright,
one
she's cool.
standpoint, yeah, she, like, fighting her means you only have one small dungeon instead of, like, these 3 mega hard dungeons.
You get so much cool lore. We really do need to finish Asteria's questline at some point. I don't know about now. Definitely by the time we hit level 50, once I finally get decent
Hang
gear.
on. Maybe it's down here and up northeast. Because that's the one place we haven't really been yet.
Aren't they marked on the map?
No, not on this map.
Oh.
I always get lost here. Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna hang back and let you drive in.
There it is, Bloodwagon. Ah, blood explosion.
Yeah, this is why you should splat them, because if I'm standing into it and it goes off, I'm gonna get so... Oh, did we just get the same note twice?
I did not
Yeah,
receive
Avalon's
a note.
Avalon's note, page 1. I just dropped it for you, and then I just got another drop.
Okay, I don't see it. Oh, I got a lore dice. Out of nowhere. Oh, and now I suddenly have it recorded as having read.
Well, whatever.
Maybe you can use them and I get the credit? We need to test that.
But that's weird. So I got it as an enemy drop earlier. I picked it up and then dropped it on the ground. I thought I saw you pick it up.
This is Avalon's note, page 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we've been on the run for what feels like weeks now. I thought we got this one a long time. That's why I didn't see it. We got this one a long time ago. This was back in Cultist Bloodtown, back late Act 3.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't get credit for it somehow.
Look, multiplayer's a little weird, people. Just deal with it. Anyways.
Wait. What do you mean it's still sealed? Oh, I can go in.
Yeah. Hey, here's this big, giant, bleeping seal in the ground. I'm sure whatever's down here is very, very fine and normal. This looks very safe.
No, we'll be fine. It's a surprise birthday party. It'll be fun. You'll see, look at all the strawberry jam everyone has set up
Yeah,
already.
so the very babbling friend. I still love that. Again, the Logorian sounds like this, super elite, this super arcane title, like, ooh, the Logorian, this strange creature. Study your Latin, people. It doesn't mean babbler.
The Logorian. That sounds like the Logorian.
It's just like that. It's like that one guy in with that Metaphor Fantasio. Metaphor Fantasio, the one of the main guys has this super huge, like, giant flying battleship called the, what is it called? The Caradrius? The Caradrius, that's it. So it's like, oh, you know, such a cool name, Caradrius. Oh, so cool. And then you look at what Caradrius is. It's a genus of birds. They're plovers. He named his ship the Plover. Like, they're these tiny little shorebirds. Like, wow. What a super cool, like, it's so silly. Ooh, note time. Clarity of Valor. Oh, yeah. With all the evil sense of the time, first to escape this mighty place under the eyes of all those that gave up their lives. They fought so that we could live without fear of the nameless fiends we now serve. I can feel the honor and sacrifice of my ancestors, and I am ashamed. Ashamed because of the terrors I've left in my path. For months I've done the most vile and unspeakable things. The blood-soaked foundation of this forgotten battleground has peeled away the fear and awoken me. There's no forgiving what I have done, no punishment that will ever make it right. But I can give my last breath, my last drop of blood, and my life to cause as much damage as I can. I do not stand alone. The Red Heroes stand with me, and I do not fear. Chad, I think he's dead.
Somebody, he wrote a note in Grim Dawn that ends up dying. No. That would
But
never
still, he went down
happen,
trying
bro.
to fight the cult. Like, he was a cultist who turned on him, so, hey, good for him, I guess. Ooh, more Blood of Chthon, hooray.
Hooray for Eldritch God blood. I'm sure this definitely won't have repercussions. Bonk. Wait, why are we fighting? Wow, that was
it?
quick.
Okay.
Cool. More Light of Empyrean for me. Oh yeah, this is a fun one. Here, Meta, stand right next to this unlit torch here. And,
This loose
get your
torch?
cursor over it. Uh-huh. Click on it. Yeah.
Is this ultimate only?
No, I can click on it. There we go.
Weird. I think my mouse just hates me right now.
Woo! Down here.
Hidden spoilers.
Free loot! Hey, chat, this is why we're not going for the treasure chest. Set my shields into hyperdrive.
Jeez, the shrine was a total nothing burger, and this one was like, okay, chuckle fucks. Yeah.
Anything cold or elemental based. And if you don't have that, something survivable. Wait, what about... Hang on. Well, what's your next big goal? Like, focus on the big,
I know.
Constellation, work backwards.
Attack Sarah the Mirage gives Arcane Current, which is a lot of ether damage. Let's see. That Elemental Seeker, that's okay. Elemental Storm is a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, Rowari's Crown is a great
Ooh,
one.
it reduces target's elemental resistances. I really like that. We're doing the Crown.
Yeah,
Anything that
Rowari's
reduces
Crown is a great one.
resistances is bonkers good.
Or Rowan's Crown, excuse me. Yeah. I know it gives pet bonuses, which you don't want, but it also gives a ton of just, like, elemental
It's just
stuff.
elemental damage and some elemental resist, which is never bad.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, there is no boss, because we killed him already. That's right. This Schrodinger's boss can be in its places. So it's not really Schrodinger's
All right,
boss.
new note. The
Anyway.
door is open. Something has changed. Something in the air feels different. It feels like being inside of a bottle when the cork is popped, all the pressure released. My soul pulled from my body. I can feel it deep beneath the ground. They have finally completed the final rites, and I must go. I must see the Great Awakening. If I am chosen, I'm ready to be whole once more, to be one with Chthon. Chad, I think very bad things just happened downstairs.
The door to darkness has now opened. The light will be the key. Okay. First things first, Meta, if you want to come down here
Oh,
and
yet
actually
another
head
broken
south.
seal. Oh boy.
Yeah. If you want to head southwest here, there's yet another newt.
Secret
Newt.
work. Dropping a
Excuse me?
personal portal here for absolutely no reason.
I think someone sneezed. That might have been my bad.
Secret work. Gentlemen, I write to report to inform you after 10 years of waiting, the Necropolis project has reached its final depth. We are last ready to begin the second stage. A wagon lost a wheel and one of the crates was damaged, causing a seal to be broken. This resulted in a leak. The driver insisted on helping, and despite my best attempts to dissuade him from touching the contents, he got some of the leaking ichor on him. I dispatched the poor fool on the spot. A merciful end compared to what that vile fluid would have done to him. I've contained the damage and seen restitutions paid to the man's family. Besides this unfortunate incident, there were no further delays. The remains are safely stored at the bottom of the necropolis awaiting completion of the prison. I presented your documentation to the old architect in charge, and while he protested, he did not stand in the way of the Imperial writ. However, in the few months since I've been here, he's insisted on reviewing what it is that we are doing to his great work, as he keeps calling it. I've expressed the lack of wisdom and safety of this course, but he persists. Hemel Listar has a family, which might be a source of leverage to force him to leave well enough alone. Unfortunately, I fear his curiosity may force us to take drastic measures before this project is finished. Vestiaris, Imperial Arcanist. So we're starting to piece together what happened here. So this necropolis was officially constructed to hold a bunch of bodies from some big honkin' war. Secretly, it was to house something else completely at the bottom, sealed very, very deep, where hopefully no one would ever find it again. I wonder why all these seals were in place.
But they were betrayed, for one was forged in secret. I mean, in case it wasn't obvious on the first two bits about, for the first 3 pages about the architect getting kind of, suspicious things going on and then just getting very conveniently dying right when he's done. It's like, Ooh, tentacles. Man, it's just like my vines.
Ooh, tentacles.
I'm right at home here. I mean, these are a little more, like, fleshy and, like, evil than mine are, but, it's good. One sec, let me check the map. Where are we? Oh, we're almost there. We should almost be there. A little more northwest and then northeast. I am getting good XP around here.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so whatever happened here was very, very normal. Yeah, you definitely just arrange a bunch of bodies in a circle like this and draw a cross with their blood. Oh, hang on, boss fight. Blood
and there's a lot of roaring and stomping going on from downstairs. Is this what I'm like when I get cranky?
Meh, only some of the time.
There we go.
And a note, the final seal. Ooh, hero.
And another note. We are just spoiled for notes today. Okie dokie. I'll let you read
But
those.
I can believe if you stand too close to the tentacles, they will actually whack you. Ow, like that.
Ah, that's funny.
Anyways, alright, one at a time. The final seal. At last we stand before the blood-soaked gates of victory. The Logorian will soon be awakened. With it we shall usher in a new age. The ancients were determined in their construction of this final chamber. 100 of the Imperial's finest arcanists dropped dead to empower the runes which now bind Logorian's tomb. To believe their sacrifice worthy, we have an army of thousands surging with the power of the dead god. Power that will not be contained. I've gladly put a blade to the throats of my most faithful and felt the rush of their lifeblood escaping. Blood they've given willingly in this final hour. With the power of their blood, I've shattered the final seal and begun the ritual. Soon the Logorian shall stir from its eternal slumber. The world will shudder once more under the gaze of the mouth of Chthon. Let the blood flow. Thelonus, blood lord of Chthon.
Yes, unleash the gaze. Pride Month never ends.
Unleash the giant mouth. Sealed in. Oh. They promise us freedom. Freedom in exchange for 10 long years of backbreaking labor. But I know now, we were all gonna die in this place. Last night while we slept, they took all the tools and the food. The entrance to the chamber is now solid rock and buzzes with an unearthly hum. We've been sealed in this horrible place with nothing but these rune-covered crates. There's a putrid moisture to them that bites at the back of your nostrils. I can't stare at the writing on them for too long. They burn the eyes and blur the vision. I don't think we should open them, but the others are starting to get hungry and hoping there's food inside. I know there isn't any. Every muscle in my body is telling me to get as far from those crates as possible. I believe this is a prison of some kind, built to hold whatever's slowly oozing out of those containers, and now we're trapped in here with it. May have been on the losing side of this war. Had to watch many of my comrades die on the battlefield, but this is no way for a man to die. Oh yeah, so all those slaves they had building the necropolis also all got brutally killed by getting sealed in here alive, because, you know, they're just slaves. It's not like they matter or anything. God, this game is depressing.
That's why we're fixing it.
In better news, oh, Gato redeemed self-care. Very good timing. Posture check, hydrate, and stretch. Good time to take a break right before we enter this very, very normal broken seal.
It'll be fine.
Also dropping a personal portal here for no reason.
Whoever's downstairs just a little bit cranky. I'm sure we'll be able to just talk this over and it'll go real smoothly.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. This is the sound of dragon stretching. Meh.
Meh. There we go. No, another benefit about being a dragon, I don't have to worry about sounding undignified, because who's gonna laugh at that? Exactly. Alrighty, let's rock this thing. Birds first.
The edge of madness.
Can we play with madness?
There he is, Logorian, the voice of Cthon.
Hey, remember back up so I can eat all the AoE here.
And nobody owns something. He's over there on the left.
Yeah.
And
Wow,
Bridges
music.
was a breath attack. This might be my first time fighting him with music on.
Oh, bye, Aldrim. Aldrim just slept. Or got pulled through a board. He's glowing red.
Uh-oh. Owie. Oh, these tentacles. You just feel a bit. Dang it. Ah.
Yeah. Act 4.
Hooray.
And...
Wait, we just unlocked Elite and Ultimate? We could jump to Ultimate right now?
oh, crap. We could do Ultimate right now? Oh, no.
Dude, we can do Ultimate right now.
Loot. Loot.
Loot.
Big pile of loot.
Meta.
Except pile of loot's total crap, because we're on normal.
Meta, we go jump to Ultimate right now.
One problem is I have to do all the quests all over again on Ultimate.
I know. Well, that is the question, okay? Do we want to continue here, or do we want to try jumping to Ultimate and just, like... Well, then if we jump to Ultimate, we have to do all that backtracking off screen, probably.
And we couldn't do any of the side content because it was all instantly murderous.
Probably. Well, it's your call. Do you want to stick with Veteran right now?
I made the call that this playthrough we stick with Elite, just because we're kind of already doing that, and might as well.
You mean Veteran?
Whatever we're on, yeah.
We're currently on Veteran. Still, yay! They'd love it. We definitely have...
It was us, basically, at least 3 streams, if not 4 of us, just redoing what we already just did, just now on Ultimate difficulty.
Yeah, or I'd have to do that all off stream, and I don't feel like doing that.
So, Let's take the Chthonic Rift out. Hooray, we did it! We defeated one of the great threats to Cairn. We saved the world.
Yeah. We just stopped a Chthonic attempt to bring in basically like an avatar of Chthon into the world.
Yeah, we basically just stopped Cthulhu. That was awesome. All right, personal portal out. I'm going to drop it right here.
Yeah.
We're heading back
And
to
we
Fort
head back
Icon to talk with our good buddy Inquisitor Creed.
Yay!
All right, we finally scored one actual factual victory in the fight against the Chthonians and Ethereals. Hooray! And people say this game doesn't have happy endings.
You've returned. Is it finished then?
Oh yeah, he's voiced. The beast has been banished, but Olgrim was pulled into the void along with it.
So our great moment of triumph is soured with tragedy. The cult's defeat at the Necropolis marks humanity's first major victory in this conflict, proving that we are not going to simply lie down and let ourselves be wiped out truly be over. Yet we cannot forget those who sacrificed their lives to bring us here. Brave men and women of the Black Legion who took up arms in the defense of Uralan, a nation that scorned them as criminals, outcasts, and even traitors. In death, they were none of those things. They died as heroes. But I refuse to count Ulgrim among the dead just yet. I owe him that much. I could use your help. Are you with me?
You know what? Sure. Let's do whatever insane idea you have planned. Ow! What the hell? Oh crap! I think I just skipped it. Damn it! I'm really sorry, chat. Turns out pressing the button I use to activate voice chat skips the whole frickin' cutscene.
I struggled to remember this. I must abandon my efforts at opening a rift to reach Ulgrim. For all I've
I could
learned
barely hear
about
that because my own
cults,
cutscene was playing.
I'm no warlock. During my last attempt, I nearly lost control of the ritual when something tried to breach my portal from the other side. This is too dangerous to continue. To make matters worse, Captain Bourbon has just arrived with a girl named Amala, bearing dire news from the east. While we struggled here to stop the Chthonians from unleashing terror and madness upon the world, the Ethereals have been far from idle. Everything they had done in this region is merely a sample of what is to come, with what Amala to this rising threat in the fallen city of Malmö. The passage north from Burwich is quickly closing as the Aether Fire consumes everything. But perhaps we can accomplish both goals at once.
Okay, let's try this again. Show me the events that transpired here again. So I'm going to play the intro. This I'm not going to touch anything, so chat, hopefully you can watch it.
Arum Ital, Arum Ital, Loith Soler, Loith Bismir, Monum Ulgrum Thonokolo Utokrain! Attack Zulu! This is too dangerous. Need to find another way.
The rift gate! Something's coming through! Something's coming through! Something's coming through!
Oh dear. Chat, can you hear me right now? Dominic, can you hear me?
I can hear you right now, but I can't actually hit any of the enemies.
Something's coming through!
So, Dominic, I'm going to ask you to leave the game right now. I'm terminating the session for the moment. It kind of glitched out on me. I think the problem is you attempted to leave and go somewhere else as I was playing the cutscene.
Okay, I'm
Something's
just gonna
coming
stay
through.
out until you're done with the cutscene. How's that?
Apparently this cutscene is frickin' cursed. Sorry, chat. I'm going to be a minute. In fact, yeah. There we go.
I'm sorry,
I'm
I
gonna need to
didn't
terminate
think
the
that would
game and try
happen.
this again. One
Something's
moment.
coming through!
Yeah, something's sure coming through, all right. It might be the last time we have to do this. I don't think Forgotten Gods is this kind of intro.
It doesn't.
They wanted to have a big intro for Ashes of Malmuth because, oh, spoilers by the way, we're starting Act 5, Ashes of Malmuth. This is the transition between Acts 4 and 5. Because again, Ashes of Malmuth really does feel in a lot of ways like a natural continuation of Act 4. It feels like actually they were kind of intent. No, not one more friggin' time, because I need to be on the main screen so you all can actually see it. Okay, let's try that one more friggin' time.
Arum Ital. Arum Ital. Loith Soleil. Loith Bismil. Monum Ulgrum Thonokolo Utoklein. This is too dangerous. Need to find another way.
The rift gate! Something's coming through!
Inquisitor Creed. Devil's Crossing was attacked.
Take it easy, John. What's happened?
Some new kind of Ethereum. Just smashed right through our defenses. We need reinforcements. We're in bad shape.
I'll send help, but I can't spare much. We're equally pressed here. The loss of Algrim to the Void may be more serious than you realize.
Another attack.
John,
It came from Malmuth. That thing that attacked Devil's Crossing. I escaped the city with a small group 2 weeks ago. Most died crossing the burning fields. My father was pulled into the bog by cannibals. I had to leave him. I was the only one who made it to Devil's Crossing. Malmuth has been a living nightmare since the Grim Dawn. I was part of the resistance. They let us fight on because they needed us. Needed our bodies for the grotesque things they make deep beneath the city. You think you're safe here, behind your stone walls. But those things from Malmuth will keep coming, and they will find you. And no fortress will ever be able to save you.
a chilling tale indeed. In our fight against the Chthonians, we've overlooked a growing ethereal threat. We must find Algrim. But maybe we can aid Malmuth at the same time. You've already done a great deal, but we must ask for your help once again. We need you to strike at the heart of the...
Always said no good deed goes unpunished. Yeah, so Devil's Crossing kind of exploded. In fact, hang on a minute, I'm gonna show what that looks like.
Yeah, our bad.
Okay, now I think you can join back. In fact, okay. Oh wait, sorry, this is single player. Blast. Alright. I'm heading back to main menu again. We're gonna launch this multiplayer. Alright, 1 minute, chat. I'll be right back. Okay, on BRB screen.
Well, it's not a real stream until we have some cursed stuff going on.
Back to main screen. Dominant should be joining in a moment. Oh, while I'm waiting. Journal of Inquisitor Creed, 9th entry. Yes, this Journal of Inquisitor Creed just keeps going. He just keeps taking notes. Oh, and this nicely summarizes Act 4. With the help of the Taken, we've dealt a serious blow to the Cult of Chthon. I don't want to diminish the immensity of such a charge. Many Devil's Crossing have paid the ultimate price. What deserves the loss of Ulgrim to the Void. Bourbon does not share my concern and I think he sees it as an ill-afforded sentiment on my part. Bourbon sees Ulgrim as merely a man, but I am certain there's more to him. I believe he's an ascendant, a man who has become a demigod. Ulgrim expertly plays the part of a jovial and unassuming character, but his eyes say much more. He makes offhandedly attempts to downplay it. Ulgrim possesses remarkable strength and energy for the middle-aged man he appears to be. He carries himself in a relaxed, casual manner, moving languidly, but at rare moments I've seen him react and move with impossible speed. I feel he could do much more than he has in fighting the enemies of man, but I'm not sure why he is holding back. Perhaps we will never know. Maybe Bourbon is right. Perhaps Ulgrim is lost to the Void. Somehow, though, I feel we will see him again, and if we do, it will go a long way towards confirming my suspicions. Then again, strange times are these where a nameless wretch cut down from the noose has risen to become possibly the greatest hero of our time. If the Taken continues on this path and survives this war, I wonder if perhaps they too are on the path of ascendancy. Ooh. Are we gods?
Are we on the Dawn Trail to Ascendancy?
Now, now.
It's time. No more once upon a time.
All right, Inquisitor.
Let me have my-
What do you want?
Good, you're back. I struggled to.
Oh wait, we already heard all this.
I must abandon my efforts at opening a rift to reach
All right,
home.
what do you have in mind?
You see, the Luminari have long been aware of a coven of witches hiding out to the north of Burwitch, using the treacherous territory to deter pursuers. The witches will know the lay of the land and should be aware of any paths that remain through the Aether Fire. And I have hopes that they will be able to do what I could not. Reveal where the Locorian has taken Algor. I would go myself, but I doubt the arrival of a high-ranking Inquisitor will be looked upon kindly within their circle, and I am needed in Devil's Crossing. I know that you have suffered much already in the defense of humanity, but you are the only one in your way. The Pendant will make short work of it. Head north through Gloomwald until you reach the edges of Ugdenbar, where I believe the Coven has made their home. You cannot arrive empty-handed, or they may well burn any memory of discovering their location right out of your mind. I recommend you hunt down a creature known as Caraxus Fowl, the scourge of Ugdenbar. I imagine it has grown quite large over the years, preying on unwary travelers making their way through Gloomwald. Find the beast within its waterside lair, Gloomwald, and bring its heart to the Coven. I'm sure they'll find some nefarious use for it. But with your signal.
Very well, I head to Ugdenbar right away. In Act 1, they head north from that village of Burwitch, and I said put a pin in that, we'll come back to that later. Guess what we're coming back to now?
Hey, about guys with big pendants. Ulgrim is the exact kind of, like, tabletop character I want to play, where, like, yeah, some unassuming chef who turns into an absolute badass when the needs are.
Wishes befall the refuge man.
Oh, and our other person, Amala Torvin, has a quest. What do you want?
Excuse me, could I have a moment of your time? I overheard that you will be headed beyond Gloomwald in the hopes of reaching Malmouth. It's noble of you to spearhead this effort, but I was hoping there... He was injured in Gloomwald, and I had no choice but to leave him behind in search of aid.
Oh, and Gato saying, yeah, sings from Zero to Hero. Yeah, I would, but Amala is part of a new faction.
My father and I, the spreading aether fire cannibals, a pack of cannibals ate him so that I could find help. Eventually, I found my way to Devil's Crossing. I'm not sure how long my father can survive on his own. He was never very good with weapons or much of anything. But the time and search for my father, he can...
I'm doing those once you hit level 50.
Yeah, no kidding.
Alright. So, which leaves our remaining quests. Oh yeah, hey, let's go... Alright. So, which leaves our remaining quests. Oh yeah, hey, let's go check on Devil's Crossing. How's that door from beyond the ken of man? Like, even worse than everything. Oh, look at that. Everyone's... yeah, so, the developers kind of... people trap the ethereal... us, basically, right at the start of the game. Yeah, she's dead. Sorry. In fact, where are the gravestones? Come to think of it. I know the graves are around here somewhere. You can get a full body count, as it were. Sorry, do you know where they are? Armand, Sedina, and Carrick. Those are the four victims of the four people who actually died in the ethereal assault. Oh, geez, I'm getting 11% dropped frames. Is everything okay? Dominate, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Oh yeah, but I'm watching it, and yeah, you were chugging there, Nick. I don't know what's going on there.
Okay, OBS is... I could try restarting.
Completely quit the game. Remember, it's not a real stream until you have technical problems.
Alright, exit the main menu for a minute.